Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Stations. Here's the news today. Yesterday afternoon, the Grassroots Trade Union of Đồng Nai Radio and Television Stations held the 16th Trade Union Congress, term 2023 to 2028. The Grassroots Trade Union of Đồng Nai Radio and Television Stations currently has nearly 160 members, living in 6 trade union groups. During the last term, the executive board of the radio trade union has coordinated with the government in fully settle the salary regimes and policy for employees. The emulation movement has been maintained and launched extensively since the beginning of each year in the CBVC conference. With those results, in the last term, the Dai Trade Union continued to be recognized as the cultural unit by the Superior Trade Union. Continuously from 2017 to 2022, the Dai Grassroots of Trade Union has always been recognized by the Provincial Union of Public Employees for excellent competitions and good completions of tasks, and the certificates of the merits by Đồng Nai Provincial Labour Confederations. For the term of 2023 to 2028, the Executive Board of Đồng Nai Grassroots Trade Union continued to strive every year to achieve the title of Strong and Excellent Communist Party. The Congress elected the Executive Committee of the 16th Trade Union, term 2023 to 2028, with 9 members. Mr. Cao Quốc Sang, Deputy Director of Đồng Nai Radio and Television Stations, were re-elected chairmen of the Grassroots Trade. After the State Bank decisions to reduce the operating interest rate, a number of banks have adjusted the new deposit interest rate schedule, with a sharp decrease in many terms from March 16. Updated to March 16, the 12-month term deposit interest rate of most commercial banks had dropped below 9% per year. With the term of 6 to 9 months, the popular interest rate is at 5.8% per year. BIDV listed a slightly higher interest rate for the 9-month term at 5.9% per year. These are also the lowest mobilizations levels in the whole system at the moment. According to the State Bank announcement, the interest rate level had gradually stabilized so far. The deposit interest rate of banks is currently about 6.7% per year, and the lending interest rate is about 9.5% per year. The Đồng Nai Provincial Labour Confederations and the Joint Stock Commercial Bank for Investment and Development under Vietnam BIDV Đồng Nai branch have just held a signing ceremony of the cooperation regulation between the two sides. According to the site content, BIDV synchronously and comprehensively provides BIDV banking products and services aiming to bring benefit to union members and employees by activities such as collections and payment of business transactions. Unions do exploit and deploy BIDV banking services to union members at all levels, providing financial resources, financial products and services for trade union members and social activities. Chairman of the Provincial Labour Union, Nguyễn Thị Duy, said at the signing ceremony of cooperation between the Provincial Labour Union and BIDV aims to unify the implementations of the variety of activities that bring benefit to union members and employees. Russia's permanent representative to the United Nations, Vasyl Nebenza, yesterday delivered a speech at the United Nations Security Council meeting. In his speech, Mr. Nebenza said the International Criminal Court (ICC), which is ready to administer penal justice at the behest of the West, has proven its competence. The biased, politicized, and incompetent international tribunal has been again proved its incompetence. Nebenza said especially cynical is that the decisions are not critical about the legal actions against Russian President Vladimir Putin was announced on the eve of the 20th anniversary of the U.S. attack on Iraq, where the ICC had the jurisdictions but did nothing to hold the perpetrators of the war accountable. The permanent representative of the Russian Federation noted, Russia is not a party of Rome Statute. The ICC has no jurisdictions over Russia and its citizens. We consider any documents coming from this agency to be illegal and void. Earlier on Friday, the ICC issued an arrest warrant for Russian President Vladimir Putin in connections with Ukraine were established under the Rome Statute of 1998. Former U.S. President Donald Trump yesterday posted on Facebook a video of his previous speeches in which he said, "Sorry to keep you watching complicated work." The development marked Mr. Trump returned to Facebook 2 years after he was banned for his supporters' storming of the Capitol on January the 6th, 2021. On January the 25th, Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, announced that it would restore Mr. Trump's access. That's the end of our news today. Thank you for your time listening.